professor at the University of Manitoba in the Faculty of Medicine, and the faculty has different departments. So my department is called Community Health Sciences. And in that department, I run a research center called the Manitoba Centre for Health Policy. I'm the director of that. So we look at population health, the use of the healthcare system by Manitobans, all sorts of related things like what's the health of kids, or what's the health of the Métis population, or now how in heaven's name did I get there? That's kind of a cool story. So I started out as a high school chemistry and mathematics teacher in the early 70s in Winnipeg, and I met my husband while I was at university in the chemistry department, and so I thought I married a chemist in 1974, but he turned out to be a farmer in disguise. So probably my university work is what where the nomination probably came from, although like I said, it's very secretive and you don't really know until you get a phone call from the Governor General's office a few weeks ago saying, we want to know if you'd like to accept, this Member of the Order of Canada award. And my reaction was, have you got the right person? Sure you're voting the right number? You get on with it. You don't dwell in why me. In this day and age, with so many people experiencing cancer, it's kind of more like, why not me? I mean, really, if you think about it, the stats are telling us that a lot of people get cancer. So it's been an interesting journey, because it's a bad kind of cancer. It's one that doesn't have terribly good outcomes, and I don't want to be just defined as cancer. I want to be defined as a person who's got cancer but can also, keep on doing what they really love doing with some accommodation along the way. And, I think not everybody's able to do that, but I think for me personally, if I keep doing other things, then my brain can only think about cancer in a little part of it instead of the whole part of it. And I think it makes me not dwell on the yucky feeling and the tiredness and everything. But so often when we do reports at the Manitoba Centre for Health Policy, we're a university unit, but we go and we brief the Minister of Health often on these reports. So she knows me well and I know her well. So when she heard I had cancer, we had a good hug, and then I said to her, well, I'm taking one for the team. I think I want to try to understand this cancer care journey, and so this gives me an opportunity to put on my scientific hat and say, how could we do this a little better, or what's going really well and doesn't need to be tampered with. So I've been trying to take extensive notes along the way, maybe invent tools that people could use, and just look at it as the great adventure, right? So that's kind of the way I'm approaching it right now. Life has a way of threading itself, so no matter what experiences you have, they build on something that's going to be even more neat around the corner. So I want people to know that no matter what they're experiencing right now, it will always be a benefit later on. So I guess I'm a little bit of a scattered research scientist who also loves to be a farm lady and work in a church and do the local community stuff, and not just look at your life as one area, but try to take a real balance in life between the spiritual and the emotional and the physical and the mental. And I think I'm in a good place. Yeah, I'm in a really good place.